Griddle Master. Cooking up the good stuff.
Hey, I'm Griddle Master Jr. Today we're going to talk to you about the Handle It. We're going to share with you a little bit of history, some benefits of having it, and the functionality that goes along with these things. Alright, a quick little history. My dad had made the Griddle Master griddle top, and he was trying to cook on it. He used a bowl and put it on the top. When he tried to take it off, he knew it was going to be super hot, and he just struggled with figuring out an idea. And so he was thinking he was going to drill a hole through the bowl. And my mom had a really nice set of bowls, and she got mad. She said, "You're not drilling a hole in my bowl. We're not doing that." And so he had to come up with a different idea, and that different idea was the Handle It. Alright, so this here's the Handle It. I'll get a little closer and show you the logo. We got the Griddle Master logo right there. Alright, we have steel washer, and on the other side is a strong magnet. The handle is made out of wood, so you don't have to worry about it getting hot, and it won't get dirty, or it shouldn't get dirty because it's going to be on the top side of the bowl. But if it does get dirty, you can just wipe it off. There's no problem with putting it in water or anything like that. So with the Handle It, the great thing about this is you don't have to use something magnetic for it to work. Since you have the steel washer and the magnet, strong magnet on this side, anything in between isn't going to make a difference. So obviously you don't want to use anything plastic when you're cooking on your griddle top, but this has many uses, and it can be through a variety of different things: aluminum pans, stainless steel bowls, aluminum bowls, it doesn't matter. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you is the bowl. This is a stainless steel bowl, just like the one I told you that my mom had. Alright, we didn't put a hole in it. So the way it works is this is slightly magnetic, but obviously it's not very strong. You can it's not going to hold it very well. So you put the magnet side obviously on the part that's not going to be touching the griddle, and then the steel washer goes on the underside near that little click. Alright, and now you have a solid Handle It bowl. Alright, and I'll show you, put it on the griddle top right here. You can adjust it, put it in the middle, and I mean I'm shaking this thing and it's not going anywhere, so you're gonna be fine. Alright, you just put it on there. Alright, you can put whatever you want underneath there. Some of the uses for the bowl is you can put a burger under there and put the cheese on top and focus that heat so that the cheese will melt very quickly. So when you want to pop a burger out specifically for one person, or if you're a food truck and you want to get it done quickly, you can do it that way. You can steam vegetables under here, so you can put your corn under here. You could also put chicken wings underneath here. Whenever you're cooking chicken wings, all the grease and the oil and the sauce starts popping. This contains it all and keeps the temperature around the chicken wings perfect. You don't have to worry about them taking extra long time because they're going to be constantly surrounded by heat. Another awesome item that you can cook while using the bowl is rice. When you're cooking fried rice, rice is popping all over the place and it goes crazy, and you want to contain it. You don't want it to go in underneath, off your griddle. You don't want it to pop off or go everywhere. So what you can use is put it in a little circle or a big circle, depending on how big your bowl is. You could pop that right over the top of it and it'll all stay contained. You can steam your rice. You could do vegetables in your rice and steam all of it together. It's just fantastic. One of the last things that I'm going to tell you with the bowl is you can put a pot on top of your griddle and have some water in it, and then you can put one bowl upside down in that pot, and the steam will hit the bottom of the bowl, and you could put chocolate, white chocolate, anything you want in there, and then use another Handle It bowl on top and put that guy on there, and then you can melt the chocolate inside perfectly. All right, so that was some of the uses with the bowl. we're going to switch over to the pan, and I'll show you how convection cooking is done on the griddle top with the pan and the handle. Alright, so we have the aluminum pan, and we're going to show you how you can cook biscuits with this using some convection heat. Alright, so with this, you put the handle lid on there, and now you can see from over on this camera, you can see that there's a gap here, and the heat from the flame rolls underneath the griddle top, hits the side, and comes up. That's why you have to have those spaces on either side so that heat can escape. Well, we take advantage of using that heat with our handle-it and our aluminum pans, and what we do is we just pop the pan right on top of this so heat comes up the side, goes into that little opening that the pan has, goes over the edge of the griddle top and down onto whatever you want to cook. You can put a rack underneath here, and you can cook biscuits. You can cook whatever you think you can bake. All right. You can even go up to a bigger one, which I'll show you next, and cook a pizza. All right. So I just switched out my griddle top. I have two. I have a 3-inch lip griddle top and a 1-inch lip griddle top. This one I haven't been using recently. This was actually one that we showed you in the resurfacing video that I'll link down below. We have aluminum foil covering this one. This is a good safety precaution if you live in a high humidity area. What you do is, after you've cleaned off your griddle top when you're done using it, and you put a light coat of oil on here, you spread some aluminum foil over it and wrap it on the edges and make sure it's all covered nice and tight so that humidity can't really get to your griddle top, and it protects it for a long time if you're planning on not using it, or if you have two different ones, or if you're planning on storing it in your outdoor patio or something like that. Alright, so I'm just going to give you an example of what you can do with a large pan with maybe a 1-inch lip. Alright, so we have the larger pan. We put the steel washer once again on the bottom. Okay, so it's right there. Now we have the 1-inch lip top on here, and you could scoot it over a little more to get more heat coming out, or you can do less heat by scooting it right there in the middle. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to place this long ways right here. Alright, so now you have all this room under here that could be cooking, and your griddle top is catching all the heat, or excuse me, your pan is catching all the heat from underneath the griddle top and cooking right over there, right on top of that. Okay? And it's convection cooking, because the heat comes up, it goes back and constantly circulates around whatever you're cooking underneath here. This is great for cooking pizza. It's great for cooking basically anything that you think you could bake. You could probably do it on here using this. Alright, so we're back. This is the last thing I'm going to show you how to use. This is a heavy baking pan. I like to use this for cooking bacon. With bacon, the grease splatters all over the place, as you know. So what this is good for is containing that splatter. And this, for a larger pan, you can use 2 handle-its. We do sell them in a 2-pack conveniently, and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so we're going to put one washer on the left and let that go on there. And we're going to put one washer on the right, and it'll go right there. Alright, so now you have a big pan. You want to cook a lot of bacon, you can use a smaller pan if you're cooking a little bit of bacon. So we can just put it right there. Alright, so now you're cooking bacon on one side. You could fit quite a few strips of bacon under here. And then on this side, you can cook your eggs, you can cook your pancakes, you can do it all at one time. So that's why I like using this. And obviously, these magnets are extremely strong. They're just holding the pan easily, no problem. Alright. So these were the Griddle Master handle-its. These are fantastic. So many restaurants and food trucks have ordered these already. What these do is save your bowls. They prevent contamination. They can be used with multiple bowls, obviously. This saves you from having to buy specifically bowls with handles or pans with handles on it. These protect you from not getting burned, and in turn with having it be removable, you can clean these much easier and clean your bowls and pans that you're using this with much easier. And on top of that, you can store them easier. They don't have a handle on top of them, so it's trying to put two bowls together, one that has a handle on it, it doesn't really work out so well. So doing this using these are fantastic. When you're done, you wash them, you store them in a small drawer, and your bowls go back into your kitchen with all your other bowls. So it's great, it's perfect. So these are the handlets. You can get them at griddlemaster.com under the product section. They sell for $19.99 as a 2-pack. You can buy the 2-pack individually, or you can buy it in an accessory kit. The accessory kits come in different levels, but they all contain a set of handlets. Some include the flippers, the squirt bottles, an apron, the tongs. So there's a lot of different things that come in those accessory kits. All right, so as a recap, for the handlets, we talked about some of the uses. We talked about cooking corn, we talked about cooking bacon, we talked about burgers, we talked about steaming your vegetables, using it as a convection oven to cook biscuits. There's so many uses for this. It's fantastic, and it prevents you from getting burned. It's easy to use, it's easy to clean, it's easy to store. It's just a great benefit to have. All right, so we hope you guys pick one of these up. All right, well, this finishes up the video. I'm Griddle Master Jr. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Don't forget to click like, share it with some friends that you think might love using these. All right, we hope you have a great day, and we will see you guys next time.
Griddle Master. Cooking up the good stuff. Look what you can cook on a Griddle Master top. We don't supply the grill, just a custom-made griddle top. Hey, let's get cooking.